Okay, so you have been totally overwhelmed. Life, everything, everyone has been asking so much of you that it's getting up to a point where you're like, I'm not sure how much more I can take. Then you found the right video, the right spot. My name is Dike, and I'm going to be guiding you through a feminine embodiment practice specifically designed if you're finding yourself into this space of overwhelm, in this space of overdrive, where you have been going, doing, giving so much that it's almost like you forgot about yourself, that you lost yourself a bit, and that now mainly you've been living here from your head, which doesn't seem to go or shut off anymore. And instead, we're going to invite you to come back into your body, to soften, to relax, to take a deep breath, so that you can come into this relaxed nervous system mode again, from which everything feels doable. Everything feels like, okay, you got this. Now, 1 bell marks the start, 3 bells marks the end. For now, I'm going to invite you to come to sit. I would say preferably in a cross-legged seated position. You can grab a little pillow to sit on like I'm doing. It kind of creates this little lift in your hips, making it a little bit easier, more comfortable to sit up straight. And then you can place your hands in front of your chest. You can close down your eyes and just take a moment here to thank yourself for showing up. Because the fact that you noticed that you were getting overwhelmed, that you were getting overstimulated, and the fact that you did something about it, grab this video, that's huge. So thank yourself for taking the time and effort to show up. And then from here, I want you to start shaking out your hands. So start shaking out your hands. You can play with your fingers a little. So shaking of the hands. And the more we start relaxing our hands, the more naturally our mind starts to relax as well. And maybe you're already noticing that your body, also from that space, naturally wants to take a breath. So take a deep breath in. Exhale with an open mouth, relaxed jaw, side out. So keep shaking out your hands. Deep breath in. Exhale, open mouth, side out. One more time. Now shake out your whole arms as if you're shaking off stress, as if you're just shaking off all of that fast-paced, agitated, overstimulated energy, adrenaline that's moving through your body. So shake out the arms. And deep breath in. Exhale, side out, open mouth. And then letting the hands come to stillness. Let them just float down, let them rest somewhere on your legs. And just taking a moment to witness the gentle tingling maybe in your fingers. And just allowing yourself to witness, like, how's your body feeling right now? And then from here, I want to invite you to rotate your shoulders. So inhale forwards and up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. So a few rotations in the shoulders. And then shrug out your shoulders. And again, deep breath in. Exhale, side out. Beautiful. And then specifically bringing your hands towards your chest, towards your heart, and just tapping here a little bit. Tapping on your heart, your chest, and inviting you to relax your jaw. So your jaw is relaxed, your mouth is relaxed. It doesn't have to look pretty. And see if you can gently let a little sound out. And this might feel a little new. This might be something you're not used to. If that's the case, just try it out. So on that exhale, you gently sigh out and let out a little sound that sort of naturally already gets created because of the tapping. Beautiful. And then from here, just a few times circling on your heart. You can also place a hand on your lower belly if that feels good. And just reminding your body, yourself, that, oh yeah, you're here. I feel you. I love you. Another deep breath in. Exhale, sigh out. And then from here, we can come off the pillow if you were sitting on one. I'm just going to create a little stretch of the legs. At first, just shake out your legs a little bit. So let it shake. You can lean back on your arms, so sort of like stacking your bones and just giving your legs a little shake. So shaking off any stress, any tension. You can even make a little like funny sound with your mouth, like this, which horses do, like. So while you're shaking out the legs, and I know these weird faces and sounds, they can feel a little awkward and weird, but really, trust me, they do wonders. They add, a real layer of depth and especially efficiency to relaxing, regulating your nervous system. Beautiful. And then from here, keeping one leg out, the other leg folds sort of in, half butterfly. And we're going to just gently stretch out a little bit of the hamstring, that back line of your leg. And I invite you to just at the same time sort of feel and touch your leg, caress it, maybe squeeze it, help it to sort of ground. There's a little bit of this pressing sort of touch. You can even connect and massage your foot a little. And for some, you have to like bend your knee to get that stretch. So again, you listen to your body always and find your shape, but finding that way to stretch the hamstring. And it's not about flexibility here. And then switching legs, so the other leg out, the other leg folds in. And doing that same thing, so sort of stretching the hamstring at the same time, grounding yourself, connecting to yourself by touch. And you can massage also that right foot out a little. Beautiful. Bringing both legs in. We're going to come to lie down soon. Before we do, a few opening and roundings of the chest. You can do so with having cactus arms. You can also relax your arms down or having them sort of out like this. In breath, opening the chest, creating this stretch on the front line of the body. Out breath, rounding. You can sway a little bit forwards and back while you do so. Beautiful. One more time. And from here, bending the knees, feet about hip distance apart, and gently come to lie down on your back. And from here, just shaking the legs a little bit. So jiggle them out. And then like legs a little bit up to the sky. And just again, shake them out, your legs. Jiggle them up. Sometimes it might be nice to place your hands under your bum. And deep breath in. Exhale, side out. And see if you can add a sound this time. So breath in. Deep breath in. Exhale out with a sound and a little shake of the legs. Beautiful. Hugging your knees in towards your chest, giving yourself a loving hug. And then from here, letting your legs stretch out, just coming to lie down into Shavasana. Arms by your side, palms face up, legs out wide. And we're going to take 3 more breaths where if there's anything that still needs to move, any overwhelm, any overstimulation or stress, let it shake out on that exhale while you're also making a sound. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Once more. Deep breath in, giving your system the permission to unwind. Exhale. And then from here, coming into stillness, just allowing yourself to become a witness of your body, of your mind, of your emotions right now. And so these 3 bells mark the end of this practice. Now give yourself a loving hug. So wrap your arms around yourself. And just take a moment here to express your appreciation, your gratitude for yourself. You're doing amazing. And then slowly you can come back up to sitting. And then I want to thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that this really helped to sort of let you sink back into your body, to unwind any stress, any overstimulation, overwhelm that was there, and for you to remember that everything is going to be fine as long as you soften and relax and connect back to your feminine essence and trust that space. And from here, I would like to invite you to my 5-step feminine embodiment morning routine. It's completely free. You can find the information and the link to sign up in the description of this video. And in that morning practice, that morning routine, I basically take you through 5 guided practices like we did today. 5 steps that I personally use to start off my day from my body, from my feminine essence, which helps me to stay away from overwhelm most of my days because I start from a more grounded space and I know how to come back to that space. I know how to catch myself much earlier instead of pushing myself to go and do until I have a full meltdown. So check out that completely free 5-step feminine embodiment morning routine. Besides that, know that I work with women one-on-one, specifically with those women that got kind of stuck in this masculine overdrive loop, that are constantly going, doing, being busy, running from one thing to the other, only giving. You're the one that holds all the balls up, has all the responsibilities, and it feels like sometimes there's no space for you. Like it's not even possible to connect to your feminine side. Now, let me tell you, it is, and it can actually change your life around when you start working with your feminine nature in your body instead of constantly fighting against it. In order to do that, it's essential to learn about your body as a woman, to understand what your feminine energy and power is all about. And that is exactly what I teach women. So if you feel that your light got dimmed, that you are completely disconnected from your body, from your emotions, your sensitivity, your pleasure, then you found the right space, you found the right person. All the information you can find also below this video. And then lastly, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and let me know how this practice was for you down below in the comments. And besides that, don't forget to sign up for that free feminine embodied morning routine. You're gonna love it.